On April 22, 2025, the serene landscape of Pahalgam, a renowned tourist haven in Indian-administered Kashmir, was shattered by a horrific act of terror. Gunmen stormed the picturesque meadow of Baisaran, a popular spot nestled 5 kilometers from the main town, and unleashed a barrage of bullets on unsuspecting tourists. The attack, primarily targeting domestic visitors, left a trail of death and despair, casting a dark shadow over the region's fragile peace. Initial reports painted a grim picture with at least 26 confirmed fatalities and many more nursing injuries. The death toll, feared to rise further, served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of innocent lives amidst the region's volatile security situation. Adding to the horror, unverified social media posts surfaced, depicting the carnage and anguished pleas for help. Some victims claimed that non-Muslims were specifically targeted, raising concerns of a disturbing sectarian angle to the attack. A little-known militant group, Kashmir Resistance, claimed responsibility for the massacre, citing their opposition to the settlement of outsiders in Kashmir. This claim, yet to be independently verified, highlighted the deep-seated resentment and unrest simmering beneath the surface in the region. The attack sent shockwaves across India and beyond, prompting swift condemnation and pledges of resolute action. The Indian government reacted with a mix of anger and determination. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, cutting short his diplomatic visit to Saudi Arabia, vehemently condemned the attack and vowed to bring the perpetrators to justice. "The cowardly act in Pahalgam is an assault on our shared values of humanity and peace," he declared, reaffirming India's unwavering commitment to fighting terrorism. The echoes of the Pahalgam attack reverberated through the corridors of power both in India and on the global stage. Home Minister Amit Shah immediately convened an emergency security meeting in Srinagar, the summer capital of Jammu and Kashmir. He announced his impending visit to the region to assess the situation firsthand and oversee security operations. International leaders were quick to express their solidarity with India. U.S. President Donald Trump condemned the attack, offering his condolences and assuring India of unwavering support in its fight against terrorism. Other world leaders, including Russian President Vladimir Putin and EU Chief Ursula von der Leyen, also denounced the attack, labeling it a vile act of terrorism. In the immediate aftermath of the attack, security forces swiftly cordoned off the area, establishing checkpoints and launching a massive manhunt to apprehend the perpetrators. Tens of thousands of troops were deployed across Kashmir, combing the dense forests and mountainous terrain. The operation, a joint effort by the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police, was a testament to the scale of the security response. The attack sent shockwaves through Kashmir, triggering fear and anxiety among its residents. Businesses in Pahalgam and neighboring areas remained closed in protest, heeding calls for a shutdown by Kashmiri religious groups and political parties. Protests erupted in various parts of the valley, with people expressing their outrage and grief over the senseless violence. As the dust settled on the horrifying scene, chilling eyewitness accounts emerged, painting a vivid picture of the chaos and terror that unfolded in that once peaceful meadow. Tourists, caught off guard, described the initial confusion as the staccato bursts of gunfire pierced the air. Many mistook the sounds for harmless firecrackers, only to realize the horrifying reality moments later. A tourist from Gujarat, who had been visiting Pahalgam with his family, recounted the harrowing experience. "We were enjoying the scenic beauty when suddenly there was a loud noise. People started running helter-skelter, screaming for help. It was like a nightmare," he said, his voice trembling with emotion. Social media, flooded with messages of shock and disbelief, also became a platform for sharing harrowing accounts. Videos, yet to be authenticated, purportedly showed the aftermath of the attack, with bodies scattered across the meadow and injured victims crying out in pain. These raw, unfiltered glimpses into the tragedy served as a grim reminder of the human cost of the conflict. The attack left an indelible mark on the psyche of those who witnessed the carnage firsthand. The trauma of that day, etched into their memories, is a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of violence that looms over the region. The Pahalgam attack throws into sharp focus the complexities of the long-standing Kashmir conflict and its impact on the lives of ordinary people. The region, often described as paradise on earth, has been a battleground for decades, with India and Pakistan locked in a bitter dispute over its control. In recent years, the Indian government had made concerted efforts to revive Kashmir's once thriving tourism industry. The influx of tourists, eager to experience the region's natural beauty, had brought a glimmer of hope to its beleaguered economy. However, the attack on Pahalgam is a devastating setback, likely to have a chilling effect on tourism. The attack underscores the fragility of peace in Kashmir and the challenges in achieving lasting stability. Despite a heavy military presence, militant groups continue to operate, exploiting the region's complex political landscape and deep-seated grievances. The incident also highlights the contentious issue of demographic change in Kashmir, particularly after the Indian government's 2019 decision to revoke the region's special status. As Kashmir mourns the loss of innocent lives, the international community must come together to condemn this heinous act and work towards a peaceful resolution of the conflict. The people of Kashmir deserve to live in peace, free from the fear of violence and terror. The path to peace is arduous, but it is a journey that must be undertaken for the sake of the present and future generations of Kashmir.